transfer is a process by which thermal energy moves from one place to another. It occurs in three main ways. First, conduction, second, convection, and third, radiation. Conduction is the transfer of heat through direct contact between particles in a solid. When one part of a material is heated, the particles vibrate and transfer energy to adjacent particles, spreading the heat. Second, convection. Convection occurs in fluids, liquids, and gases when warmer, less dense regions rise and cooler, denser regions sink, creating a circulating flow that transfers heat throughout the fluid. Third, radiation. Radiation is the transfer of heat through electromagnetic waves, such as infrared radiation. This form of heat transfer does not require a medium and can occur even through the vacuum of space. These three mechanisms work together to distribute heat in various environments, playing essential roles in everything from weather system to everyday appliances.
All we need for the experiment is a thermometer, food coloring, spoon, cold water, hot water, water bottle, and some cups. Pour some cold water into a cup and add a drop of food coloring. Then stir it well. Use a thermometer to measure the temperature. Next, measure the temperature of hot water and make sure it does not reach the boiling point. After making sure the hot water temperature is suitable to pour out, pour some of the hot water into 2 small bottles. So now, we have 2 bottles of hot water and another 2 of cold water with food coloring. Next, for the first set, flip the cold water onto the bottle of hot water and make sure to use a small cut-off box to prevent both water from mixing, and vice versa. After making sure both sets of bottles are stable, pull out the box in the middle and observe the movement of water. As we can see, hot water being less dense rise to the top, while the cooler and denser water sinks. This creates continuous circulation or convection.
For today's experiment, I will show how heat is transferred through radiation. So we will have 2 types of medium. One is black and the other one is white. So I will use an interval of 1 minute to check the temperature of the material through radiation from the lamp. The lamp is set to the highest setting, highest brightness for faster heat transfer. So for the result, after 1 minute, the thermometer went up to 29.8 from 29.1 degrees Celsius. So that's about a 0.7 degrees Celsius increase. After another 1 minute, the temperature went up to 30 degrees Celsius. That's about a 0.2% 0.2 degrees Celsius increase. After the third reading, the temperature went up to 31.3 degrees Celsius, and now it's dropping back to 31.1 degrees Celsius after 1 minute. For white surface, we are using a white t-shirt, so we will start at 29.9 degrees Celsius and we wait for 1 minute interval for 3 times to get the reading. After 1 minute, the temperature rises up about 0.4 degrees Celsius. Now we wait another 1 minute. After 1 minute, it raised up to 30.9 degrees Celsius for white clothing. In conclusion, we can see that the temperature rise for black clothing is even more faster than white clothing surface.
Heat conductivity, heat conductors and insulators. Materials are different in their heat conductivity. Different materials allow thermal energy to pass through them in different ways. This property is called heat conductivity. Here we have 3 spoons of similar size. First one is metal spoon. We put it in a bowl. The second one is wood spoon. And the third one is plastic. All of the spoons have been put with butter on top of them to measure the rate and the speed of heat conductivity. And then we put a button on top of them. On the bowl, we pour hot water. And then we wait to see which materials conducts the heat quickly. After some time, we realized that the metal conducted the heat quickly and melted the butter. This concludes that plastic and wood are generally poor conductors of heat, whereas metals are good conductors of heat. Thank you.
In conclusion, this 3 experiment proves that heat transfer occurs through 3 main processes: conduction, convection, and radiation. Conduction transfers heat through direct contact in solids, convection involves heat transfer through fluid movement, and radiation transfers heat via electromagnetic waves. Each mechanism plays a vital role in natural and engineered systems, contributing to efficient energy management and heat regulations.